Hey Aquarius, welcome to your mid-July reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I will be doing a Celtic cross today and pulling some oracle cards at the end. Also, check out my shorts. I pull one card for each zodiac sign each day, 7 days a week. So check out those shorts to get daily messages for your zodiac sign, and you can even check your moon and your rising sign as well, because sometimes those resonate more. Spirit, give me guidance for Aquarius. What is it that they need to know for their highest good, please? What is it that they need to know at this point at for their highest good mid-July? Please and thank you. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have going on for you. In your foundation, we have the Lovers. In your crossing energy, we have the Ten of Cups. I really like this. In your focus, we have the King of Wands. In your past, we have the Moon. In your strength, we have the Queen of Wands, and I like that. We have a Queen of Wands, a King of Wands. In your near future, you have the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of love feeling. Oh, yeah. Advice for Wands. In your environment, the Three of Cups. In your hopes and fears, the Nine of Pentacles. And don't panic with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the potential outcome. And let's go from here. Okay. So let's see what we have going on. I just got a feeling here that, don't allow a past person to interfere in something new. Okay. For a lot of you, this is love. Not everyone, but I am getting a love feeling like there's something new coming in for you. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but it's when somebody new comes in that you're past and wants to come revisit, right? And it's like, nope, no, we're done with that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracle cards too, to at the end. So with the lovers as your foundation here, I do feel like a decision needs to be made, right? That's what the lovers card speaks of. It speaks of choice and a decision to be made. It also, you know, it's also telling me something is coming into alignment here. Authentic love. And that can even be with yourself. But, there's a mountain between these two individuals here. Okay. And to me, that tells me there's a barrier. And that barrier for some of you is a person or some type of situation. The angel in this card is like moving anything, any type of obstacle out of your way. Like something is coming into existence regardless of whatever this barrier is. And I feel like this barrier has been around your energy for some time. And like I said, it could be another person, but it could be a situation. When I go to the Ten of Cups in your crossing energy, okay, I do feel like it's a challenge. And I feel like you're on autopilot right now. And you really need to get out and enjoy yourself. Step out of your comfort zone right now. Step out of your routines and live again. Open yourself up to what is available to you. And I feel like that's what you haven't been doing, but it's time to do that. With the King of Wands here in your focus, I feel like some of you struggle to trust yourself, especially with this Seven of Swords here. It's like there's just a sense here of, you know, eh, just not being able maybe to trust your decisions or that you can make the right decisions. And again, some of you, a lot of you, this is for love. Some of you, it's another situation. You take it how it resonates with you. The lizard in this card here represents survivorship. And what I mean by that is lizards can regulate their body temperatures in the hottest climate. So to me, this is telling me not to let your emotions get, too cold, too hot, right? It's like there's a sense of needing to balance and find that balance with your emotions here. And again, for some of you, I'm not going to lie, there's a divine counterpart coming in for you with this Page of Cups and this, okay? But again, I feel if that's your story, there's something from the past that's going to try to intercept or interrupt this. So let me go back to here. With the moon, okay, in your past position, your emotions are painting a perception of good and bad things that you're truly seeing in front of you, okay? For example, let me pick this card up. All right. If you look at this picture, you can see that there's, if you know anything about lobsters, you know that they're bottom feeders. So to see this lobster out of water and trying to get on land, it's out of place. And it's like it's out of its element, it's out of place, but I'm trying to find the words to say this. You need to step into an unknown territory here and be vulnerable. And I feel like that's really been hard to do that because of your past, something with your past. With the Queen of Wands in your strength, she is my ABC card. She is assertive, bold, confident, charismatic. And I feel like in this strength position, it's like telling you that the strength lies within you and your abilities, having unwavering belief in yourself. Like you really need to have belief in yourself again. I feel like you've lost that in some way. With the Page of Cups in your near future, again, there's some of you that might be inviting you to some type of celebration, could be a wedding, could be some type of work event, something. And I feel like you need to go. There's a reason you need to go. You could meet somebody there, or there's some type of, for some of you, this is a work related thing to where you could be, being offered a position or a promotion. But regardless, I feel like this card is telling you in the near future, like, get ready to embrace new beginnings with an open heart. With the Four of Wands in your advice here, it's like it's really time to live in the moment and live in the present. It's time for you, you can see the 1111 in this card. Look up that angel number. It's time for you to level up. You're leveling up, moving to the next level, moving through some type of portal here that's going to bring celebration for you and some type of independence. With the Three of Cups in your environment, I do feel like you need to surround yourself with people, okay? Engaging with friends, going to social events, experiencing happiness again. And that's kind of like, with this, what I was saying with this 10 of cups, it's like you need to live again. You need to get out, step out of that comfort zone and out of those routines. With the 9 of pentacles in your hopes and fears, I really feel like a lot of you are hoping to gain that solid stability foundation again, being independent. And some of you, may fear the fact of not being financially sound or being able to financially do the things you want to do. And I feel like, if this is your story where, finances have been an issue, I do feel like things are going to come into play. Focus on the positive. It may take time, right? As all things do, but it's going to turn out for the better, even with this Seven of Swords in this potential outcome position. Again, I do feel for some of you that this is a person trying to intercept something. But again, whatever your decision is here is going to affect this. Do not allow a past person or situation get in the middle of this beautiful energy that spirit, this higher power, whatever that means for you, is moving things out the way for this to come through. And it's like, okay, how bad do you really want this? With the seven of swords in that potential outcome, I do feel like you need to distance yourself from this person, from this situation, okay? And there's like, you need to keep something a secret. And that doesn't mean a negative thing. You just need to keep some things to yourself. And you need to, again, I feel like there's a sense of needing to be cautious. And again, I don't feel like that's in a deceitful way. I feel like it's in a way to protect you to get this brewing. So someone or something doesn't intercept into that situation, whatever that situation is for you. But again, I feel like it's more of a burden or a hindrance of someone trying to interject themselves into really getting in between your full true happiness. And you need to make that decision to just cut that off. And I feel like that's what the swords are representing here. You need to keep things to yourself, but cut things off with someone or something and remove yourself from it. All right, let's see what we get for the Nature Lessons Oracle card for Aquarius here. It could even, it's just like some of you, a lot of you, it's an ex. Like sometimes, you have to learn you can't be friends with an ex, right? You think you can, but really it causes more, harm than good, is what I want to say. Let's see. Yeah. Your first card is unconditional care, love. Like I said, some of this is it's love coming in for you. Love is the gift of unconditional care. Feel the deep connections between yourself and others. Give and receive without expectation. Let love flow, whether it's loving yourself or others. Release conditions and embrace pure care. Definitely. Your second card is nourishment and renewal. Spring rain. Spring rain brings nourishment and renewal. Now give yourself a fresh start, whether it's physical rest or emotional healing. Allow yourself to rejuvenate healing. Allow yourself to rejuvenate. Let's see. Use the energy of water to cleanse your tiredness and restore your inner drive. It's really late, so sorry. Dragging over here. All right, let's get your intuitive oracle card. What do we have for Aquarius? Hidden truth. Your intuition is revealing hidden truths. Stay aware. Yeah, I feel like again that's that be cautious over here. All right, let's see what Sea Soul Journey Oracle card you get. Let's see what we get here for you. And I'm gonna read its meaning. We have space. May your heart and your scope expand. So let me read that. Let me get the book real quick. And it says, the open sea extends to a vast horizon, a view that offers infinite spaciousness, a blank canvas beyond, above, and below. Between here and the skyline, your scope can widen. You can move without restriction, take up space, and to be free. May you clear your mind. May you have ample time. May you broaden your perspective and perceive boundless opportunity. May you journey without constraint. I am spacious as the ocean. All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.